Pisces. Hi Pisces. Welcome to your July 2018. Welcome to your tarot reading. Hope you guys had a great June. Do you guys feel that shift? Do you guys feel like things are changing for you? You guys were super stuck, and then it was like it's always darkest before dawn, and then poof, something good just happened. I know it. You suddenly woke up feeling like things are getting better. Life is great. Let's go through your reading for July. Let's see what sort of story comes through. Don't know if it's love. Don't know if it's money. Don't know if it's bumblebee, honey. We're just going to see what happens, okay? Your current energy, Pisces. You've got the World card in reverse, so I feel as if a portal is still open. Dun, dun, dun. So something is still open from your past, okay? And it's major. And I think you're starting to feel that something major is open from your past. And it sounds very cryptic and scary, but I think you know this. I think you know, look, I left the past in the past. Something's not over. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, possibly a Taurus, but I do think that maybe some of you guys are recently mothers or found out you're pregnant. You're struggling with this a little bit. There's a little bit of I don't know yet. We'll see what the cards say, but you're struggling with this a little bit. If it's not that, some of you guys are experiencing a lack of creativity. You're just not feeling inspired. You're not feeling that Wunderlust. Is that what you say? Wanderlust? You're not feeling that energy of curiosity and creativity and hopefulness. Some of you guys need to go on a road trip. Wherever you are right now, whatever you're doing, you need to stop, drop, and roll. Because you absolutely are you're feeling like something big could happen if you make it so. And you're feeling like possibly you are in charge of your destiny right now. If you want to have a certain lifestyle, you got to make it happen. If you want a certain pay grade or salary or even work environment, you need to make it happen. Because you do have what it takes to make it happen. You're being lazy. Currently, your current mood, #mood, is you're being lazy. And I think you're being lazy because you do know that you have the skills to pay the bills. So you're like, oh, I could go do something anytime I want to. And you're confident in that, and because of that, you're not doing anything, and that's why the Empress is in reverse here. I see an apology coming through, either that or you're recovering from heartbreak. I think that you're going to possibly feel like it's a situation that was heartbreaking is finally over and you're recovering from that. You're getting closure from that. But it's not about closure, fuck closure. It's about you getting an apology. I think you will possibly get an apology sometime soon from a karmic situation that's not over yet. What's this apology mean? It could just mean that something is a false start. I don't know if you can trust this apology. You can accept it, you can receive it, and you can say, thanks for the apology, and go kick rocks. You can do that if you want to. But I think that the person is apologizing because they want to, you know what I mean? So don't trust it. You're waiting also. I think that some of you guys have been waiting for this apology. I think that secretly you and this other party recognize that the World card in reverse means, we will meet again. Oh no, this isn't over. Like that's that kind of vibe. This isn't over. We will meet again, yes. And so that energy comes through, and so you're waiting for this apology. And, oh shit. You guys, some of you guys might be like, yeah, apologize. We hung out, and then someone gets pregnant. Careful there, okay? And the reason why it's in reverse also could be it's an unwanted pregnancy because you're like, this guy's a dick. or that person's not for me. So be careful there. Your hopes or fears. You hope, I think, that after this apology, okay, here. So it's a cycle that's still open. It's a karmic contract or karmic energy that's still open between you and another person. You get an apology, and you're hoping that after this apology, judgment card says it's over. You can let it go now. Let it die. Let it go, and it's over. That's what you're hoping for. Another page. So it's another message, and I think that you do receive some sort of message that gives you hope, but again, don't hold your breath. It's a sweet message. It's a sweet sort of flirtation and just sweetness. It's a gesture. It's something that gives you like pause for thought and makes you think, oh, well, this person is just trying to apologize, or this person is trying to be nice, or I get it, this person just wants to be friends. And that is a possibility, yes. And every single story is different. It's up to you whether you trust this Page of Cups. It's an immature energy. Do you know what I mean? This person is apologizing, but this person hasn't graduated beyond that superficial, surface level communication. And it's not a mature communication. This person has mental illness. This person has absolute mental illness. They're mentally exhausted, or you do. Or with the Judgment card here, you could finally have an experience where you're like, oh shit, this person recognizes now. They're apologizing and they're messaging me, or they're contacting me because finally they're seeing, holy shit, I fucked up. Like I was a dick because, I wasn't mentally stable. I wasn't prepared for that level of relationship or communication or any of that stuff. And so this person is going to recognize that and come through with an apology saying, sorry about that, which is good, right? Let's see, what else? Yeah, that's so far. So what do we know to be true? You've got the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is you, and you're finally in a focused, stable place. You're finally in a place where you're able to create some sort of home life balance, energy that is abundant and receives. Sorry you guys, my concentration was just broken. Someone walked by and now I'm annoyed. Sorry about that. Okay, what else do we know to be true? You're going to absolutely feel recognized. You're going to feel celebrated in some way. It's almost like vindication. You're going to feel vindicated because you're going to be like, you know what? I'm stable. I'm a Queen of Pentacles now, and I'm feeling good. Some of you guys are actually going to be dealing with another Earth sign. That's a possibility. But you're definitely going to feel like you're in a place where you're recognized for all that you bring to the table. That is what we know to be true. There was a separation with someone, though, a Gemini possibly, and I do think that separation is good for you. You're happy about this separation. You're happy, you feel better, you're stronger without this person in your life is what I'm seeing. Your destiny is, you're going to take some time to, okay, so like let's say you're fighting and someone said, well, you do this, you do this, you do this. You're going to go back into your head where you're like, I do that. I do that. How do I fix that? So that's what the Hermit card is. You're going to take some time to go down deep and figure out what your issues are, what your problems are. Work on them. Because it's not enough to say, that's how I am. I've always been that way. No. Work on them. And that's all part of growing, right? That's all part of our spiritual growth, how we become mature, how we raise our frequency. That's how you do that is you go through these cycles with soulmates or people that you get involved with, whoever, they point out shit about you that you were like, that's not true. I'm not that way. But in actuality, you fucking are. And so the Hermit card is giving you a chance to go down deep and work on that. And that's good because that levels you up and you become a better person for it. It's painful. It's a bruise to your ego, obviously, but it's what you got to do if you want to become a high frequency human. Yep. So the Hermit is here. You go down deep. You do some deep thinking, some meditation, some prayer. You really think about who you are, where you're going. Okay? Who you are, what you bring to the table. And this is great. This is really great. You're impatient because you want to fix yourself now. You want to fix yourself right now and become better. You can't do it overnight, you guys. This is life is a learning process. I think that you might be involved with someone at work. There could be gossip at work, but there's definitely expansion and growth. You've got plans. You've got big plans for who you want to be and who you want to be with in the future. And so you're coming to terms with who you are and where you want to be in the future, these plans. And because of that, you do experience a soulmate connection. You do experience a beautiful union with someone. So possibly someone that you were separated with, you get back together with them. I think this person, it's after some time of talk and separation and deep thinking regarding a third-party situation for some of you guys. Some of you guys are recovering from a mourning period. Some of you guys are dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You or this person have been depressed, have been overindulging, drinking, feeling sorry for themselves, all of those things. And it's someone who you do have a past relationship with. You could feel that way too. Someone is extremely happy to be single, though. I'll tell you that much. And there's a level of no hope. Okay. So for the month of June for Pisces, it's looking like a fucking mess. It's looking like you need to decide what you want because you do have options here. You are going to get an apology. Once you get that apology, it opens up a whole big ball of wax. It opens up the can of worms and all these feelings and possibilities and hopefulness comes through. And it's up to you to decide to go down deep and say, I thank you for this opportunity. Let me get back to you. You got to do that. You have to get used to saying that phrase in July. In July, Pisces, you have to say, look, thank you for this. Can I get back to you? And do that. And separate completely, detach completely from a situation, conversation, whatever, and go away and think. You have to do that for yourself. Because you are already in line to become the person that you're trying to become. You already know you have the skills to become the person you want to become. And it seems like with judgment, something was already set in stone. But because of this attachment that you have and this apology you receive, you're going to feel like, I want to be alone. I want this person, but I want to be alone. It's bizarre. You want to be with this person that you've waited so long for. This is a soulmate energy. But you also want to be alone. Some of you guys are overindulging for sure in drink, and you guys have to chill out with that. Some of you guys could be a little sick. You're delusional, and you're thinking that, you're a little delusional, some of you guys. So you could be like believing your own fucking hype. But secretly, when no one's looking, you're depressed, and you're really, really bummed out about something. And you feel like there's no hope. You feel like you lost a soulmate. You feel like you lost a best friend. And so you're recovering from that in July. Some of you guys have finally recovered from a time of feeling a loss. And now you're like, you know what? I'm feeling good being single. I'm happy. I love being single. I'm taking care of myself. I'm going to the gym. I feel strong. I feel cute. But for sure, there's no hope in a situation. You've lost hope in a situation. So even if there was an apology at the end of July, you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I feel super jazzed about that situation anymore. It's so interesting. The June reads were extremely about the turmoil and the conflict, the internal conflict, that was like the June reads. And then the July reads, almost everyone is like, okay, now we're dealing with the aftermath. Now we're dealing with the fallout from the decisions that were made in June, and it's scattered almost every reading, you guys. Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, you get an apology. It's up to you what you do with that apology. Some of you guys could be feeling like you're going back to a situation. The connection's too strong. Even with a third-party situation, even with being cheated on, even with knowing that you can't trust someone, their apology, it means the world to you, and you can't let go. And so you end up going back to a situation, even though, whether you should or shouldn't, it remains to be seen. Like you'd rather be miserable with them than happy without them. Some of you guys. The secrets are revealed completely. The cat's completely out of the bag by the end of July. All secrets will be revealed. Someone confesses some shit, probably with that apology. Neither one of you guys wants to let go. So some of you guys are like, this was the end, but we can't let it go. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Okay, whatever. That was stupid. So I guess the advice here is for you to take yourself out to a nice dinner. Who cares? That was stupid. Let's do another one. These cards are so dumb, you guys. I don't know why I got them. I thought they were really cute. Like the deck, it was cute, but they need a better copywriter because the shit is whack. Let me do another one. Pisces advice, overall advice for July. I think you're gonna not even get back. I don't see a reunion, reconciliation. I don't see that, you guys. I see you guys getting back together with someone who hurt you from the past. And not back together, I mean allowing someone back into your life from the past. Even after all the progress you made. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Ooh, now is not the fucking time. Okay, so here's a good one. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So if this person comes back with an apology and, I can't move on without you, I fucked up. The advice, and especially with these 3 final advice cards, you're going to do what you're going to do at the end of the day. You're going to believe it until you don't believe it anymore. And the secrets are going to be revealed, and you're probably still going to, even with this confession or whatever comes out, you're going to allow yourself to stop the process of ending this person, closing this person out of your life is what's going to happen here. And you will go back. You will go back. Some of you guys are dealing with another Pisces, definitely another water sign. Some of you guys are dealing with an earth sign or a Gemini or Virgo. Either way, we all know the signs don't matter. So sorry that this wasn't exciting, you guys. Hopefully, this is the July reading, right? So I do believe, and I've been saying this to everyone, August is the month where people start rocking and rolling. But this was obviously the recovery of all the decisions that had to be made in June. Okay, so that's exactly what this is. Good luck to all of you for the July 2018. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on drunktarot.com. Bye.